Thanks, bud. What's up, guys? My name is Ray Fulcher, and I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee tonight. And sorry about the late start. We had some technical difficulties here on my end, so we're sorry about that. But here we are, and I don't know wherever y'all are, but in Tennessee, it's been a beautiful day today, and so we're gonna get started here in just a second. We're gonna kind of get situated here. We're shooting this thing out on a bunch of different platforms, so I kind of got to get a couple of these things set up now that we've had a couple of technical difficulties here. So y'all just give me 1 second, and we'll get this thing rocking. But thank y'all for joining me. I'm super happy to be here with Mossy Oak and for their Sticks and Strings live from the Country Series. Let's see here. All right, we're just about ready. Give me 1 second. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We're trying to connect here on Instagram. So y'all give us just a second to do that. Let's see. Well, something's going on with the Instagram, so it's going to keep trying to connect. I don't know what's going on, but in the meantime, I'm going to play y'all some songs, man. And so first of all, about Mossy Oak, got some great guys, and I've been wearing their stuff all my life, so it's been cool to be able to make friends with those guys and connect kind of over this quarantine and kind of be part of this cool idea that they have. And I think one of the first times I got connected with the guys over there, where they heard a song that I wrote pretty recently called "If You Like Your Boys Like That," and the first line of the song has to do with Mossy Oak, and I feel like it's only fitting that we start this live with that song. So wrote this song with a guy named Cole Taylor, and I'm going to be recording it here in the near future. So anyway, here it goes. If you like your boys like that. I like a Mossy Oak pattern on a worn out hat. I like an end of the week Friday night 6-pack. I like a late night bus from a pinch of wintergreen. If you like your boys like that, then you're gonna love me. I like throwing out a line off the back 40 bank. I like an after church stroll down a dusty one lane. I think Whitley on vinyl's pretty hard to beat. If you like your boys like that, then you're gonna love me. And I know you could have anybody that you want. A girl like you, it wouldn't take too long. But But have you ever thought of maybe giving it a try with it just like his daddy? Hard-headed kind of guy, somebody with a heart you can have and ain't afraid to give you everything he has. Somebody that comes with a never gonna leave guarantee. If you like your boys like that, then you're gonna love me. Spend too much money on Lou Casey boots, and I feel right at home on a honky-tonk stool. I say it best when I can sing and play it on the 6th string. If you like your boys like that, then you're gonna love me. And I know you could have anybody that you want. A girl like you, it wouldn't take too long. But have you ever thought of maybe giving it a try with it just like his daddy? Hard-headed kind of guy, somebody with a heart you can have and ain't afraid to give you everything he has. Somebody that comes with a never gonna leave guarantee. If you like your boys like that, then you're gonna love me. And I know you didn't ask, but everything that you are is doing a hell of a number on this heart. Guess I'm just the kind of man let you know where you stand from the start. And I know you could have anybody that you want. A girl like you, it wouldn't take too long. But have you ever thought of maybe giving it a try with it just like his daddy? Hard-headed kind of guy, somebody with a heart you can have and ain't afraid to give you everything he has. Somebody that comes with a never gonna leave guarantee. If you like your boys like that, then you're gonna love me. If you like your boys like that, then you're gonna love me. All right, guys, that one's called If You Like Your Boys Like That. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to get us here on Instagram again. I apologize for any kind of technical difficulty that we've been going through tonight. And I seem to be still having one on our Instagram here. But I'm going to keep trying. So, well, I don't know. It keeps kicking me off of it. I ain't sure why. So, anyway, we're going to party. We're going to rock on right here. You can catch it on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're kind of watching at the Mossy Oak Go Out. So sorry about Instagram if you were wanting to tune in on there, but we'll get a video up for you on there for sure. And I wish I could see y'all's any kind of questions and all, but looks like I'm not gonna be able to. But I can guess on what some of the questions might be, so I'm gonna try to hit some of those. I'm originally from Harlem, Georgia, and that's outside of Augusta. Little bitty town, about 2,000 people, one red light, and grew up there. Hunting and fishing with my dad, and the outdoors have always been a really big part of my life, and I'm proud to come from that kind of heritage, and so it's cool to kind of be on here doing a live, and hopefully there's a bunch of other folks out there that kind of grew up the same way and kind of know what I'm saying. And I have my computer, got to have it hooked up now, but if you look here, we got old Tom Berto here. And so anybody who's tuned into any of my lives before, you know that Tom has always been an integral part of my videos. And so he's still here tonight. He may not be able to be in the picture here, but he's still over here. Like I tell everybody, he don't say a whole lot, but he might throw in a background harmony every once in a while. But he don't say a whole lot for the most part. So when I ask him if a song's good, he never says it's bad. So I take that as a good thing. You know what I mean? But anyway, so this next song I'm gonna play, man, and tonight I'm gonna play a bunch of songs I wrote. And some of them I'm recording, and some of them other people have recorded. And this one right here is one that someone else has recorded. It's actually one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. And anybody that really knows me knows that my passion for music and my biggest influence and inspiration is Eric Church. And I fell in love with Eric's music back in 2006 at a concert at the Georgia Theater in Athens, Georgia. And so in Athens, Georgia, fell in love with his music. And from then on, I always looked to him as like a true north as far as if a song's good, if it's not good, and just very inspired by his music. Well, kind of a hero in a sense. So Luke Combs and I wrote this next song with Tyler Reeve, and here we are. Fast forward a couple years later, and Eric Church's voice is now on the song with Luke. They did a duet together, and not only has it been recorded on Luke's album, it's now Luke and Eric Church's single at country radio. And I couldn't be more happy and proud of this song and that Eric's on it. And it's been definitely a full circle moment and a dream come true for me. So anyway, I'm going to try to play it for y'all. And the song's called Does to Me. I was a third string dreamer on a second place team, but I was hell on wheels. Full head of steam when coach put me in. And I'm still proud of that hit. I was the last resort. Go to prom with the queen, thanks to an ex-boyfriend. Broke her heart that week. No, I didn't get lucky, but I still felt like a king. That might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm a middle of the road, not much to show. I'm an underachieving average Joe, but I'm a hell of a lover, a damn good brother, and I wear this heart on my sleeve. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. I was a one phone call when my brother went to jail, had to pawn my guitar just to pay his bail. No, I'll never get it back, but I'm okay with that. I was the first man standing next to my best friend. The day the love of his life said I do to him. I was a couple beers deep, but I still remember that speech. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. Say I'm a middle of the road, not much to show. I'm an underachieving average Joe, but I'm a hell of a lover, a damn good brother, and I wear this heart on my sleeve. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. There's a worn out blade my granddaddy gave me. Mama's first Bible, daddy's Don Williams Bible. That first fish catching zip code 33. Well, it might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm a middle of the road, not much to show. An underachieving average Joe, but I'm a hell of a lover, a damn good brother, and I wear this heart on my sleeve. A damn hard of working, yeah, one thing's for certain, I stand up for what I believe. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. That song is Luke Combs and Eric Church's current single at country radio, and I'm super happy that they've decided to record it and that it's at country radio. And not only that, but it's one of my favorite songs that I've ever written, and it's got a lot of true words attached to it for all three of the writers. Anyway, I tried to get Instagram to work one more time and couldn't. But anyway, I just want to say I appreciate Mossy Oak again for having us, and man, the turkey woods for me this year have been the first 2 weeks were lights out. I killed 2 in the first 2 weeks, and over there in Dixon County, Tennessee, and then from then on, it was like they just vanished into thin air. And so we got a couple weeks left up here in Tennessee, and I'm gonna try to, or sorry, a couple of days left, not weeks. I don't want DNR to come after me. I didn't mean weeks. And so we got a couple days left, and I'm gonna try to go and do some good. But you know, it's always, for me, it's always, you know, the biggest thing as far as hunting is, you know, the kill is always kind of, you know, the cherry on top, or, you know, the icing on the cake. But for me and my dad always talk about this, the best part for me is just, there's nothing like being in the woods when the sun comes up, especially on a spring morning or a fall morning. And just to be able to spend some time and be out there, it always feels like it kind of sets me back to zero. It takes my stress level down, reminds me, you know, about how cool life really is, and everything feels the most right. I think when you're just out there in the woods and either the sun's coming up or going down, and the fellowship and friends that you make along the way, you know, that's, I've been lucky enough to make a lot of friends, and through hunting and fishing and everything. So anyway, so hopefully y'all have had a good season out there. I know the Mossy Oak guys have. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try them out the next couple of days and see what happens. But if nothing does happen, it's all right. We'll still have fun. This song right here is one that I put out last February, and it's one that kind of turned the page, started a new chapter for me as a artist, and it had been a few years since I put music out, and I really wanted to find the right songs and the right things that I wanted to say as an artist, and the right team around me. And I kind of found that and put that together before we put a bunch of songs out last year. This was the first one, and that we put out last year, and I think it really helped, like I said, elevate me to a new kind of change the game for me a little bit as an artist. And I think for about a 5 or 6 week span, it was the most streamed country music song in the world by an unsigned country artist. So I'm proud of that, and hopefully some of y'all out there have heard this song. And if you hadn't, I hope you go check it out. It's called Anything Like You Dance. Lights down, barroom band kicked off, neon moon, and I met her in the middle of a dance floor. Didn't take long, by the end of the song, I was gone before I even knew what I was in for. Didn't get her name, but I knew it was something pretty. She was two-stepping into my heart when I said, baby, if you love anything like you dance, darling, if you kiss anything like you sip Bacardi, if your touch is as hot as those moves that you got on that dance floor, and I want more. Yeah, I'm spinning like a record already, free falling like Tom Petty. Don't know if I can stand it, baby. Already going last call crazy. Gonna finish what you started. If you love anything like you dance, darling. Another song, another round. Since you got me so high that I can't come down. Watching you do your thing. My mind's wondering what it might be like. And if you got plans for later on tonight, if you love anything like you dance, darling, if you kiss anything like you sip Bacardi, if your touch is as hot as those moves that you got on that dance floor, I want more. Yeah, I'm spinning like a record already, free falling like Tom Petty. Don't know if I can stand it, baby. Already going last call crazy. Gonna finish what you started. If you love anything like, if you love anything like you dance, darling. If you love anything like you dance, darling. If you kiss anything like you sip Bacardi, if your touch is as hot as those moves that you got on that dance floor, then I want more. Yeah, I'm spinning like a record already, free falling like Tom Petty. Don't know if I can stand it, baby. Already going last call crazy. Gonna finish what you started. If you love anything like, if you love anything like you dance, darling. Oh yeah. All right. So that's one that let's see. That's one that I put out last year, and like I said, it really changed the let's see. All right, so we got some comments coming in via text. So even though I couldn't figure out the Instagram thing, I'm getting some comments in from the other side of people watching it on Facebook, sending them in. So let's see. All right. Let's see. I got a couple requests here. I'll hit some of these. All right. So I got this request. Funny enough, I was planning on playing this song next. And man, it's a real special song to me. This song was about 2 years in the making, actually. I wrote this song with Luke Combs and Tim Nichols and Chris Yarbert. Tim Nichols is famous for writing a bunch of your favorite songs like Live Like You Were Dying, and Heads Carolina, Tails California, Keith Whitley, I'm Over You, and just happy and lucky to be in the room writing with that guy. But anyway, he's become a good friend of mine. And by the way, I got my Coca-Cola sugar-free vanilla, cherry vanilla. It's pretty strong. You should try it out. But anyway, we started this song, and then my dad retired earlier this year, and we didn't have a second verse. And so I sat down and wrote the second verse on the bus in New York City. And it kind of felt fitting that day that he retired to kind of write it this way. So anyway, I'm going to record this song sometime in the near future. It's one of my favorites. It's called Bucket List Beers. Here's that first one in high school on the 4th of July. Your mama takes her eyes off of the igloo ice. That last one on prom night finally does you in. You wake up swearing you'll never drink it again. That's one of those that you'll never forget. That's one of those you'll be glad that you did. One of them once in a lifetime. Drink them up while you can, kind 6-pack souvenirs. Yeah, so raise them up high. That's some of my bucket list beers. Yeah. When you finally get to open that one that you saved, that army buddy getting off of that coming home plane, and pouring one for daddy on the day he retired. Here's to the last 40 and the next 25. That's one of those that you'll never forget. That's one of those you'll be glad that you did. One of them once in a lifetime, drink 'em up while you can, kind 6-pack souvenirs. Yes, or raise 'em up high. That's some of my bucket list beers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like a 12-ounce cocaine stamp on time, marking the highlights of a damn good life. Somebody somewhere tonight is holding one of those that you'll never forget. One of those you'll be glad that you did. One of them once in a lifetime, drink 'em up while you can, kind 6-pack souvenirs. Yes, or raise 'em up high. That's some of my bucket list beers. Yes, or raise 'em up high. That's some of my bucket list beers. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was called Bucket List Beers, y'all. One of my favorites I've written in a while. I'm glad I got to write it with one of my best friends, and then a couple of guys that are great songwriters, and just happy to be in the room and have an opportunity to kind of write that. I just got a text that a bunch of beer emojis flying in. Rock on! That's awesome. That's what you want on that one. I got another request for a cover that I love doing. Let's see. It's Garth Brooks' very first single on country radio. And man, I love a good sad country song, and even more than that, or as much as that, I love a good song, a sad country song that really paints a picture and puts you there. And every time I hear this song, the melody and the words and the music all kind of mesh perfectly together, and I always feel like I'm there with that guy in the song. So I'm gonna play it for you, and hopefully they like this song. Let me tune up this guitar. Let's see. The thing about a guitar is it sounds better tuned up. So even if it takes us a little time here, let's see. Oh, let me get that right. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Let's see. It's called Much Too Young. Feel this damn old. This old highway's getting longer. Seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best, but I just can't afford a rest. I got a ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called the house but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. I guess she's through with me. Tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept the woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. and I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Yeah. Competition's getting younger, tougher bronze. You know I can't recall a worn out tape of Chrysler do. Lonely women and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left at all. Yeah. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Oh yeah. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this damn old. And I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Oh yeah. That's Garth Brooks' very first single to country radio. Let's see. One of my favorite songs ever. So appreciate y'all letting me do that one. Let's see here. Man, I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna do one here. Some of my favorite songs I've ever written. And this one maybe more than any other song that I've ever written that's gotten cut or that I've recorded or anything. Has gotten the most feedback and the most stories attached to it from other people about this song. And a song that Luke Combs and I wrote with a guy named Wyatt Durrett. And the first time we'd ever met Wyatt. And we got in there and we got talking about Wyatt's son. And Wyatt wanted to write a song about how he had this idea about his son was about to go to high school. And he kept feeling his son growing up. And he said, I want to write a song about just letting him know that, you know, it's good and he needs to grow up. Just letting him know that no matter what, I'll always be there for him. And even if he is, you know, one day not living in this house, you know, that I'm always right there no matter what. And so anyway, we wrote this next song and Luke Combs put it out as a single last year. And it was a 5-week #1 at country radio. And that was a huge blessing for us. And one of the more special songs that I think I've been a part of. And so if you know it, I hope you've seen this one at home. And if this song's ever touched you in any way, that's why we write them, is to make people feel something. So hopefully it's helped somebody out there do a little bit of healing, or made them pick up the phone and call their dad or something if they hadn't talked in a while. So anyway, song's called Even Though I'm Leaving. Daddy, I'm afraid. Won't you stay a little while? Keep me safe. There's monsters right outside. Dad, please don't go. 'Cause I don't want to be alone. And the second that you're gone, they're gonna know. Before he went to bed, he grabbed my hand and said, just 'cause I'm leaving, it don't mean that I won't be right by your side when you need me and you can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, I know you're scared when I'm not here, but I'll always be right there. 'Cause even though I'm leaving, I ain't going nowhere. Dad will be late, and Uncle Sam don't like to wait. He's got a big old plane that's gonna take me far away. I know I act tough, there's a churning in my gut, 'cause I can't just call you up when things get rough. Before I left, he hugged my neck and said, just 'cause you're leaving, it don't mean that I won't be right by your side when you need me and you can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, I know you're scared I might be here, but I'll always be right there. 'Cause even though you're leaving, I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Daddy, I'm afraid. Won't you stay just a little while? I never thought I'd see the day I had to say goodbye. Daddy, please don't go. I can't do this on my own. There's no way that I can walk this road alone. Well, Daddy grabbed my hand and said, just 'cause I'm leaving, it don't mean that I won't be right by your side when you need me and you can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, boy, I ain't scared, I won't be here, but I'll always be right there. 'Cause even though I'm leaving, I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. It's one of my favorite songs I ever wrote, and I was thankful that Luke Combs put that one out, country radio, and hopefully it's touched some of y'all out there. Hopefully some of you were singing along at home. I appreciate it. Man, this next one, let's see here. Man, if y'all don't mind, we're gonna keep in that same vein. Man, I'm gonna I always wanted to write a song about my granddaddy, and his name is Morgan, James Morgan Fulcher, but he went by Red. He's a very short fella with red hair, and when I say short, I'd say probably 5'3", 5'4", and with red hair, so they called him Red. And so when you hear the color red in this song, we're not talking about the color red, we're talking about my granddaddy. And so I always wanted to write a song about him. And he was like one of those guys where he was in his 80s when I was growing up, but he still always found a way to be, to feel like my friend. And we always talked, and I walked from school to his house and cut his grass, and we always hung out and found ways to joke and back and forth. And just one of those larger than life guys. And I always wanted to write a song about him, and never could find a song or an idea that I thought was cool enough or big enough. And until this day, we wrote this song. Wrote it with Josh Bagwell and Dan Smalley. I remember when we got about halfway through it, I was like, this is the one I want to record for Pop. And I hadn't played this one in a while, so I'm trying my best to get through it good. And But anyway, this goes out to all the dads and the granddads out there. This goes out to Ray Fulcher. The song's called Jesus in Jeopardy. It was on my EP I put out last year, so you can go check it out if you dig it. He had a way with words and a way of making sense. From broke down trucks to broken hearts, wasn't nothing he couldn't fix. Everybody called him Red, but to me he was just Granddad. Had an answer for every question I ever had. Like, what is faith? And who's James Dean? Who's King James? And what does Watergate even mean? He watched the Berlin Wall fall. Man, I thought he knew it all. But he'd tell me he learned everything from Jesus in Jeopardy. He's covered in grease every day from 6 to 3. Come 4 o'clock on the dot, he tuned in to channel 15. He hardly went to church, but he memorized every proverb. And every answer was a question or a verb. Like, what is faith? And who's James Dean? Who was JFK, Martin Luther King? Matthew, Mark, and Paul believe because they saw. But he'd tell me he learned everything from Jesus in Jeopardy. Where do we go when we're gone? What's the meaning of it all? Say, boy, take it from me. You can learn everything from Jesus with a little help from Jeopardy. That was from my granddaddy there. It's called Jesus in Jeopardy. So hopefully a couple of y'all knew that one out there. You can go check that one out. But it's good to have that keepsake and that reminder, having that song. So every time I play it, or every time I'm going through songs and hear it, I always kind of think of him. So I appreciate y'all letting me do it. And so I'm gonna play one now that I put out last fall, and wrote it with Jonathan Singleton, who was a hunting buddy of mine here in town, and Wyatt Durrett again. He's a great writer, so his name keeps coming up. But this is kind of my style of my kind of breakup song. One of those jump on the truck, roll the windows down, turn up some George Strait real loud, and head off into a sunset. And that's kind of the image that we wanted to try to create in this song. And sometimes it's just time to turn the page, man. There ain't no looking back, and no regrets, no apologies. Anyway, that's what this is about, man. It's called Down on My Window. Gotta go, gotta get on down the road, gotta outrun your memory, wherever that takes me. I don't know if I can get me far enough away for what you did to me. I'm gonna need a sunset that I can ride off in. Get a little shine on my boots, a little cut in my loose, 2 buttons down on my pearl snap, in an old Stetson hat, a little splash in my cup, a little gas in my truck, a little cranked up on my radio, a little down on my window. Yeah. No way, no how, this cowboy's gonna turn around. Now won't you back bridges burn, heartbroken lesson learned, letting go and moving on. Boy, they make it look easy on the movie screen. I hope it looks good on me. Gonna get a little shine on my boots, a little cut in my loose, 2 buttons down on my pearl snap, in an old Stetson hat, a little splash in my cup, a little gas in my truck, a little cranked up on my radio, a little down on my window. Yeah. A little down on my window. I'm gonna need a big V in the sky on the way out of town. Roll them credits and the windows down. Get a little shine on my boots, a little cut in my loose, 2 buttons down on my pearl snap, in an old Stetson hat, a little splash in my cup, a little gas in my truck, a little cranked up on my radio, a little down on my window, a little down on my window, a little down on my window, a little down on my window. That was called Down on My Window. Put that one out last fall. One of my favorite kind of, it's time to get the heck out of town kind of thing. So hope y'all dig that one. Go check it out. Man, let's see, I'm trying to think of what I might do next here. I'm gonna do one more cover that I love, and then I'm gonna play another song that I wrote and get out of here. But thank y'all for everybody out there. I'm sorry I can't see your comments or anything on Instagram, but or Facebook. I'll go back and kind of look at the Facebook thing and check some comments, and if there is any questions or anything that I'm not able to answer now, I'll try to type in the answers for you. But also just want to say thanks to Mossy Oak again for being the the level company they are, and just doing all the great stuff out there for the hunting and conservation community. It means a lot for them to entrust me to come on here and be a part of their Sticks and Strings series. So hats off to those guys, great guys. And when you're buying camouflage and you're going in the woods, be sure it's from the Mossy Oak guys. All right. But man, this is one of my favorite songs that I didn't write. And when I moved to town back in 2014, this song was on the radio, and I remember it stopping me in my tracks and making me think, man, if I could ever write a song half that good, I might be doing all right. And I've kind of always used this song as one of the parameters for me. It's like one of those timeless classics that even if you hadn't heard it for 10 years or something, it comes on and it'll come on and just stops you in your tracks, and you can't help but sing along. For me, man, this will always be one of those songs. And one of my best friends and my producer, Jonathan Singleton, was a writer on this song. So I always tell him that I lie to people and tell him that I wrote it, and he never believes me because he knows that people wouldn't believe that. So it's a really good song, and if you know it at home, sing along. Diamond rings and old bar stool. One's for queens and one's for fools. Yeah, one's the future and one's the past. Yeah, one's forever and one don't last. It ain't like midnight cigarette smoke. Yeah, nothing like watered down whiskey and coke. Now, I guess some things just don't mix like you hope. Like me and you, and diamond rings and old bar stools. Rights and wrongs, the highs and lows. The I love you, the I told you so. The last few miles to wherever's home. Another morning waking up alone. It ain't like midnight cigarette smoke. And nothing like watered down whiskey and coke. And I guess some things just don't mix like you hope. Like me and you, and diamond rings and old bar stools. It ain't like midnight cigarette smoke, and nothing like watered down whiskey and coke. I guess some things just don't mix like you hope. Like me and you, and diamond rings and old bar stools. So that's one of my favorite songs that I did not write. So I appreciate that. Let's see. Man, I'm gonna do one more for y'all. I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. And again, sorry about us being late, any technical difficulties. But we overcame them, and here we are. And sorry to the Instagram folks out there who want to watch on Instagram, and we'll get you back. I'll make up for it somehow. But again, my name's Ray Fulcher, and proud to be here, teamed up with Mossy Oak for this, and cool to be joining y'all during turkey season, my very favorite time of the year. And this thing right here, Luke Combs will tell you, this Mossy Oak Obsession pullover thing is literally the only thing I've wore turkey hunting all season. So, so there are a couple turkeys that probably wish I wouldn't have come in the woods this year, but there's also a bunch that got away. So they have a pretty good winning percentage against me this year. Better luck next time. But anyway, and then here we are, middle of May, and then before we know it, it'll be time to get ready for deer season. So anyway, hope your turkey season's going well, and more than that, I hope you're enjoying time with friends and family out there, and taking advantage of this time that we have at home that we normally don't get. And I know that this time has been tough for everybody, and got a little less money in the bank. I think we all do, and but I think there's a silver line in everything. And for me, it helped me kind of devote some time in areas of my life that I haven't haven't gotten to in a while. And one of those things was get to be in the woods some more, and I'm very thankful for that. And we actually wrote Riley Green just put out a song that I helped write, kind of about that, finding the silver lining and this whole thing that's going on. The song's called Better Than Me. So he just put it out last Friday. Riley Green. So y'all go check that out. I don't have that one memorized good enough to quite play it for y'all tonight, but go check it out. Let me know what you think about it. But man, this song right here changed my life forever. Let's see. Let's check the old message over here. I've got a couple of questions over here. My favorite song to play on guitar, I would have to say Guitars Cadillacs, probably. Old Dwight Yoakam song. And have I ever written songs about hunting? I have, and I need to go back and look at that song and maybe tweak it a little bit and do a version for y'all. And I'll send it to the Mossy Oak guys, or maybe I'll put it up and tag them. But it's called Bloodlines. So anyway, yeah, I have written a hunting song, and I've written several songs with kind of hunting in it, you know, or kind of references to hunting. But that's one that's kind of just about hunting. So anyway, thank y'all. Thank you guys. Love you. Love Mossy Oak. My name is Ray Fulcher, and I got one more song for you. This one changed my life forever. My very first #1 song as a songwriter, and it went #1 back in the end of 2017. So, song's called "When It Rains, It Pours." Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad. Bitching and moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. Then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive to clear my mind, ended up at a shell on I-65. And then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. And I was caller number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation, deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't got to see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh, Lord, when it rains, it pours. She was sure real quick to up and apologize. She heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in a wave. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hooters parking lot. The waitress left a number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. And I only spent $5 at the Moose Club raffle. Won a used 4-wheeler and 3 free passes. Me and 2 of my buddies to play around a golf. We ain't very good, but whatever. 'Cause I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh, Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. I've been on a hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now. It all started on the day she walked out. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. And I was caller number 5 on the radio station. Won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Sure does, y'all. Hey, so thank y'all. My name's Ray Fulcher. It's been great hanging out with y'all. And Mossy Oak guys, thank y'all for having me out there and on the sticks and strings. And it's a true honor for me growing up wearing y'all's stuff and following y'all. So thank you. And let's get us a hunt in sometime. Till next time, which I hope will be real soon. My name's Ray Fulcher. See y'all.